How you doing, everybody? It's Mike from Luminlights tutorial video on how to use our Thunderblast Pro indoor-outdoor LED wash light, Thunderblast light. This combines 3 colors in each bulb as opposed to single colors per bulb like the Thunderblast, so that cuts down significantly on color banding, because inside each of these bulbs you've got red, green, and blue, and you've got a total of 18 bulbs, so you've got more light output, slightly more light output than our Thunderblast, but better color mixing. And if you see our demo video, we actually lit up the entire side of a building that was about 65 feet tall, the whole corner of the building with just one of these units. Now I'm going to go over how to actually operate the unit. Let me just tighten this up here so this can sit up. You have a 4-button LCD push-button control panel, looks like standard on most lights. You've got a menu button, an enter button, and an up and down value button. Now there are pre-built programs in this light. There is an auto show, which basically it runs through each of the pre-built programs, and there are 10 pre-built programs in the light. And when you're in auto mode, it'll just cycle between those 10 programs. It's also DMX programmable, and it can operate in master slave. So let's go through the programs first. So as you see here, this is enter, this is up and down. We've got up to 10 programs, and then we go back to 1. Each program does something different. Now program 1 is different from the other programs in that, if we hit enter here, it has preset static colors. And within those preset static colors, there are various colors that you can choose. For example, let's just go into this here. Program 1, enter. Okay, we've got red, green, and blue, which is all white. That's number 7 within program 1. That's color 7. Color 6 is red and blue, which is purple. 5 is blue. 4 is green and blue. It's upside down. It looks like a 9, but that's really supposed to be a G. So that's green and blue. 3 is green. 2 is red and green. And 1 is just red. So you can set your individual colors. And then once you do that, say we want to keep it on red, let's just hit enter. And then F500. F stands for flash or strobe. Ignore the 5, it's just a digit filler, but we're at 0 right now. Or FS is flash. It looks like a 5 though. So 0 would be no strobe, and then 99 would be the highest value, and it strobes quite a bit. Or starting from 1, you can see we can control the strobe rate. Hit enter again, and we're back to program. So again, within program, you've got your color, you've got strobing, and back to program 1. Program 2, the same thing. This one is doing a fade. If we hit enter, we can control the speed of the fade. See, program 1 is just the preset color. You can control the strobe and the color. Colors 2 through 10, they may have effects like strobing, fading, color jumping, and you can control the speed with this menu SP. A click of the enter button again gives us FS, which is flash or strobe, once again to strobe that effect. We'll put that back down to 0. And back we are to program 2. And so on and so forth. If we went to program 3, hit enter, you got the speed of the effect, and you can change that. SP is speed, a little dot, and a numerical value. FS is the flash rate or the strobe rate. We're set at 0. You can change that to anything you want, again using these up down arrow button keys. And back to program 3. And you can do that all the way up through 10. Now let's hit our menu button again to get to the next selection. Okay, now we have auto. Auto is an automatic program that will cycle through all 10 of the pre-built programs that we just showed you in the light. Now, one thing to note about auto, you can change the look of auto by how you change the other pre-programmed shows. So another example, program 2, if you were to make it strobe, because more normally maybe it doesn't, this would go through every program, you know, program 1, program 2, program 3, 4, 5, 6, all the way. When it gets to program 2, program 2 is going to strobe because you set program 2 to strobe. So you can change the look of auto by changing each individual show. So that's your auto. Our next menu item, press the menu again. You get a D with a little flashing dot and 3 digits. That's your DMX address setting. I have this one set to DMX address 6. And basically just use your up or down arrow buttons, and you don't have to, you know, move the digits like on our Thunderbar. This will just scroll up to 512, whatever you want to do. Okay? So I'll set this back to 60. Okay? Next press is going to be slave. Now you could put one of these in master, set it to program, set it to DMX, set it to auto, and set the rest of the units in slave mode, and they link up with the waterproof power and DMX connectors. And we have the adapter cables to go from a waterproof DMX connector to a standard 3-pin connector if you're doing this indoors. If you're doing it outdoors, you want to use the waterproof connectors. You don't want moisture to get into these or into the line. So setting them into slave mode, the slaves will follow whatever the master does. And we're back to programs. Now there's one other thing to know. When you're in DMX mode, hit enter. You'll see it'll say 4-CH. I'm in 4-channel mode. If I go up or down with the arrow button keys, I can go to the different DMX modes. And this light has a 1-channel mode, which is basically 1 channel of macros built in, 6-channel mode, 4-channel mode, 3-channel mode, and back to 1. So that's it, and just press menu to get out of that once you set it, and forget it. Back to program, whatever you want to do, and you're good to go. So again, this is the tutorial on the Thunderblast Pro. My name is Mike from Luminlights. Hope you enjoyed the tutorial, and we hope to help you guys out with your next installation. Thank you.